Do not weep, maiden, for war is kind. Because your lover threw wild hands toward the sky, and the affrighted steed ran on alone. Do not weep, war is kind. Hoarse, booming drums of the regiment, little souls who thirst for fight. These men were born to drill and die. The unexplained glory flies above them. Great is the battle god, great, and his kingdom. A field where 1,000 corpses lie. Do not weep, babe, for war is kind. Because your father tumbled in the yellow trenches, raged at his breast, gulped and died. Do not weep, war is kind. Swift, blazing flag of the regiment, eagle with crest of red and gold. These men were born to drill and die. Point for them the virtue of slaughter. Make plain to them the excellence of killing in a field where 1,000 corpses lie. Mother, whose heart hung humble as a button on the bright, splendid shroud of your son, do not weep, war is kind. Stephen Crane. A bit morbid poem there for sure, but it does kind of pound into you the stark reality of war compared to what propaganda may say. And it just tries to plead with the reader, plead with these new recruits that have signed up to go fight on behalf of some cause, to realize what lies ahead of them. That it all ends with them reaching toward the sky, their horse or other means of transportation running off in fear, lying there in the trench by themselves, gasping, gulping for air, fighting the blood that's falling into their gullet, trying to stay alive for a few more seconds, as well as the contrast of feelings to a mother, a girlfriend, a wife, all of them pleading, crying over the loss of their world, of the greatest person they've known. And by the end of this, that despite all that fanfare, all that drilling, all of that hoopla, at the very end of it all ends the same, lying in a field with 1,000 other men who've met the same fate as you did. And why do we care about this? Why should we concern ourselves with such topics of this poem? Maybe it's to hope that those who sign up, those who decide to go to war, realize it's not just about winning, it's not just about fighting, it's not about being the most manly you can be. It is plain and simple all about those who can survive the death, destruction, and killing that results from such conflict. And to keep that in mind. Maybe not go in with such a cheery disposition when going out to fight. And to maybe even make a second thought to even partake in such endeavors. That's what I believe, at least. Hopefully, some of you can believe the same. And that's just a little breakdown of that poem I found interesting, and I hope you do as well. Subscribe for more. I do on this channel. There's a lot of analysis and just reciting poetry and quotes that I hope some of you find memorable and keep to heart and repeat to yourself when needed. Like I said, follow for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.